Yeah, we got to put Derek's number up a couple years ago, and then Alex Welsh last year.
Yep.
Was pretty fun.
Transition basketball, Cameron trying to speed things up, and they get a putback, and they finish it. And that's Kendall Scott with the putback.
Good job just getting to the basket. Oh, my.
Yeah, that was – there wasn't anything subtle about that. And J.J. Trey, number 21, the big guy, he'll go to the line for UCCS. He is as I'm not mistaken, he's the tallest player on this roster for UCCS. He's 6'11". And I'm mistaken, a third player. We have 3 players from San Antonio, Texas on this Mountain Lions squad. So guys that were kind of from the same backyard, right?
Yeah, and it's funny, Jeff talks about it, and maybe there is a Derek White connection to San Antonio, just because a lot of people down in that part of Texas know about UCCS.
Think about that.
And so we kind of joke about that, but I think Jeff just has been really fortunate to get some really good players out of that part of Texas, and then obviously some other places as well. But yeah, no, we kind of joke about that. Like, I wonder is it the Derek White effect going on? But
where are you from? UCCS.
Yeah, where is that? Colorado Springs? Oh, they've got a really good basketball program going on up there. Maybe I should take a look. Right,
absolutely. And you look at Jeff Culver down with his guy, with his bunch, talking to him in the huddle down there. Last 3 years I gotten to know him a little bit, and you know him very well. And terms that come to mind: high energy, animated. He seems like one of the high octane kind of a coach. If you're a player, you want to be around a guy like that.
Yeah, no, he really does, and he's got, like you said, great energy. But the guys respond. They play hard for him. And I think that they feed off of that. So that's a good thing. But I also think one of the things Jeff does a great job of is letting the guys lead the way, and just let them kind of have the reins and make the team their own. And he does a nice job of that, but at the same time coaching them up, coaching them hard, and holding a high standard for them.
Yep, he's the guy that steers the boat for this team and does a phenomenal job. It's a timeout here, and Gallagher Events Center, Colorado Springs. It's a 21-17 lead for the home team. 5:39 remaining in the first half of play. We will see this UCCS team, I believe, next week again on Saturday and Sunday, 3 p.m. tip-offs for both those games. Make sure to mark those on your calendar. You can go to the UCCS Athletic website and look at the different teams in the sports and check out schedules and times for games. We broadcast all the home games. They're live and archived through Stretch Internet. J.J. Trey hits the first free throw. He's got some wingspan as well, the big man. He shot pretty well from the line last night, too.
Yeah, he's got nice touch for a big guy. Sometimes you don't always know what you're going to get, but he's got a nice shot, good touch. But I love his energy, too, just the way he gets to the basket. He's made some plays scoring the ball, and I jinxed him talking about his stroke. That's on me, folks. But
sorry.
He's another just a big athlete that gives you a lot. Great block there.
Oh, Padilla Wong, they're going to call the foul. That looked close.
Tough call. Maybe Padilla got him with the body, but
we've seen him the last couple of years do that many, many times.
It was just so fun to watch. I mean, even though he picks up the foul there, I mean, his head's above the rim on a block like that. It's just amazing to see.
He's got some of those things where he seems like he's first free throw missed at the line by Cameron, and Ed Burke checks in for Jones III. Speaking of number 10 for UCCS, he seems like he's an easily to coach player. The other part of that is he's got a lot of those intangibles, Nate, that you don't coach. He goes out in the court and does his thing.
Absolutely.
Burke with the board. To Padilla.
I'd say Padilla too. He's one of the best defensive players in the RMAC. I think he was
agreed.
Certainly a guy that was a candidate for RMAC Defensive Player of the Year last year, and I love that when sometimes your best player is also your best defensive player. You don't always see that, and so special that way. Which I love to see the defense. Great pass there too.
Oh, it was there. The gimme was there for Burke, and just put a little too much on it. Cameron comes back with the ball the other end of the floor. They don't finish. There's going to be a foul. Ball ends up with Burke.
And Padilla, again, just certainly affected that shot by getting up and didn't go, but then foul there. The free throws, I think it should be underneath.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
They were lining it up.
Blend of Dilly checks in, and so does Jeff Kelly, number 11. Jeff Kelly, he's a junior, 6'6", 195. Played his basketball at Regis High School in Denver, and they're no stranger to championships.
No doubt.
So Cameron moves the ball around. They're down 22-17. Kind of a stalemate with these two teams last several trips down the floor.
Good contest there by Becker. But, yeah, sometimes this is what you see in that second night, especially early in the season.
Good play. Good ball movement. And Jeff Kelly, but Becker's there with the board. Blend of Dilly gets it. And they'll set up again. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Becker has been everywhere.
Travel.
And he slid. I think he lost his footing a little bit.
Yep, just kind of slid across the lane right there. But, yeah, just kind of it's been a fast-paced first half, but just also kind of sloppy. You know, you can tell it's early season basketball. Two teams that don't really know each other.
Right.
But both teams playing hard. But just, yeah, pretty sloppy overall. The shooting's not really great.
Wow.
Deflection there from Padilla.
Good defense. Oh! And that was Gaddis, the junior. He looked like he was going to do the take, but then he wanted to flip it out to the left side and just misjudged it.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I mean, he had his man beat. I'd like to see him just go to the rim there.
Yep.
Finish it.
Here comes that pressure clamp down defense again. Mountain Lions want to make them earn it. Cameron pulls up for a three. They get it.
Good shot there.
Bang, Tyler Williams.
He's having a nice first half, Williams. He's, I don't know if he's the leading scorer for Cameron, but he's certainly one of them. But he's having a nice first half.
Becker got his hands up to knock that one. Blend of Dilly for three.
There
got it! There's the Blend of Dilly we know at UCCS. Bangs a three from the far side.
And just, again, another good open look, but finally one falls for the Mountain Lions. It's been a while since we've knocked down a three, and that's going Mountain Lions' way.
Good defensive stance there by UCCS. We'll take a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one as well. 3:35 remaining in the first half of play. We got a close one. 25-20, Mountain Lions lead the Aggies. I'm George Holden, your voice for Mountain Lion basketball with Nate Gibson, the athletic director. We're at the University of Colorado Springs in the RMAC NCAA Division II hoops. We'll be back in just a quick. Here we go, back to action at the Lions' Den. They've got the ball and the lead. But this is shaping up to be a fight to the finish. 3:24 left in the first half. Glad you could join us. College basketball.
Great take.
Abdilli takes. He gets a three earlier and a hard-fought take there. So he's starting to light up a little bit.
Well, just like I like that idea. He could have, looked for a perimeter shot there, but instead gets all the way to the hoop, kind of knifes his way. Good left-handed finish there from Blend.
Far side, Cameron looking for help. Shot clock at 13. Game clock at 3 minutes. Mountain Lions played pretty good defense. Jeff Kelly does a good job at denying there. Blend Avdili comes down with it. Mountain Lions want to run. Pick the tempo up a little bit. Avdili was going to get the pull-up off the backboard. And a whistle. And we got a foul. And Jeff Kelly smiles like, okay, man, you got me.
You got me.
All right.
Bonus now for Cameron. Both teams are now in the bonus, so Williams will go shoot 1 and 1.
I was joking with Jeff Kelly's dad, Nate, after the game last night, and he missed a couple of those free throws at the end. And his dad, his dad's a funny guy, and he goes, and I told him, he said, I told him, you're leaving points on the table. You don't do that.
Yep.
Jeff kind of rolled his eyes.
Yep.
Shot in.
Free throws are free, man. You got to hit them.
Yep. Here comes Jones the third checking in for Becker. And again, impressive player last night and tonight. 6'9". He's a freshman, and the scary part for opponents is he's just going to get better. Shot off on the second one. Belinda Dilly comes down with it, and Padilla Wong will bring it down.
Like to see the Mountain Lions be patient, but look for some good shots here. Maybe go on a little bit of a run to end the half. See if they can extend this lead a little bit.
Yep. Padilla. Shot clock at 12. He goes all the way across to downtown Deron Clark. That shot was off, but Jones the third with a good rebound. Padilla Wong. Got it! Padilla Wong gets involved in the three-point action and extends the lead.
Love that by Jones there, just staying with it, getting the offensive board, makes the extra pass there. Padilla's wide open, buries a three.
Cameron, long pass across. There's going to be a foul. I think they're going to get Gaddis on that.
Yeah, that's just a tough cut there. I think Gaddis just ran into the player, and he'll get bonus now too.
He didn't. I don't even think he saw him when he was cutting through. And that's number 20. Will go to the line. Kendall Scott. Kendall Scott's out of Houston, Texas. He's a 6'6" sophomore. Hits the first one. We've been fortunate tonight, Nate. Both of these games have been really good games, close games here tonight.
Yeah,
second night of the doubleheader. What a way to open the season on opening weekend, right?
It's fun to have both teams at home opening weekend as well, and good crowds here at the Gallogly Event Center too. So I think there's just a lot of good energy in the gym. But having both teams at home, it kind of feels like a conference type weekend where you got Friday, Saturday doubleheaders. Pretty fun. Great way to open the year.
Belinda Dilly tried to drive in and lost control. And turnover goes Cameron Way.
Good
swat by Deron Clark. He said, denied. I'm going the other way.
Great
Clark,
find there, too.
Padilla Wong. Shots off. Rebound. Snagged by Schreiner. He'll set it up. He'll slow things down. 1:24 and counting in the first half remaining. Shot put up. Off. The putback. It's there. And the putback by Andrew Nguyen.
Good job by Cameron just hanging around. I mean, I shouldn't even say that. They've been right in this ball game. Mountain Lions have had some opportunities, again, to extend their lead and just haven't fallen for them. But
nice pass underneath. But Clark keeps moving. It turns around, and
good job, Padilla.
Padilla's hanging in the air, stops, comes back right up, and takes it.
Ball just kind of was floating up there, and Padilla was the quickest to the ball, and good finish there. Driving
inside Schreiner. Nope, doesn't get the roll. Jones the third kicks it out to Padilla Wong. They got a chance here for another big bucket. Kicks it out. Gaddis. Shots off.
Well, just the Mountain Lions again, even though the shots aren't falling, the hustle is there. They're playing hard. They're around the ball. That could have easily just been a Cameron rebound, but they stayed with it, and Cameron deflects it out of bounds. Mountain Lions are going to get another shot right here in the half.
Yep. 29.8 ticks left in this first half. Mountain Lions lead 32-25. Just getting started. This is the first home opening weekend of college basketball here at UC Sesson. Looking at some of the games coming down the stretch. Like I said, mark your calendars. The women's team is going to go on a couple weeks of a stretch of some road games. The men's team, though, next week on Saturday and Sunday, the 16th and 17th, Nebraska-Kearney on Saturday, 3 p.m. tip-off right here at Gallogly Event Center. And on Sunday, Fort Hays State tips off at 3 p.m. Make sure you join us for those as well. And then they'll go to at Mines, Nate, on November 30th. That's going to be a test. That's an early test in the RMAC right at the beginning of the season.
Absolutely. That's one that, again, usually the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, at least in recent years, has gone through School of Mines, so huge game. And then that another one to circle, that December 6th against Colorado Mesa. That'll be blackout night, so that's always one of the best nights of the year for the entire athletic department. Blackout night. Good job by Duran to make that catch.
And he's over talking to the official as well. He's got a different kind of swagger in his second year as a sophomore.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that it looks, just he's matured. He's taken another, added parts to his game. because he's a special player and he can fill it up. But even just the block he just had, I mean, that's a big-time play. And then that's one thing with young players, just keep adding to your game, keep maturing, and finding ways to help your team out. And, I like that Duran's coming off the bench, and he's had a great attitude about it, but he's played as many minutes as anybody thus far. But sometimes you see, players that, like, I'm not in the starting lineup tonight, what's going on? But
Jeff Culver has his reasons, right?
Right.
There's things he sees at practice all week long.
Right. Well, and this weekend there's some matchups and trying to fill some things out early in the season. Who knows? But, I mean, Duran's been an impact player thus far, and as has some of the other guys off the bench like Johnny Jones and Will Becker.
Yep. It's a great bench rotation by Jeff Culver and his staff. 15 seconds left in this first half, and Cameron will work for the final shot before intermission.
Big stop here if Mountain Lions can find a way. Go in with a big lead. Good finish there by Cameron, though.
Yep. And that will do it for the first half at Gallogly Event Center. And right now, the home team, they're leading. They find themselves in a battle, but they're up 34-27 over the Cameron University Aggies out of the state of Texas. I'm George Holden, your voice for Mountain Lion basketball, joined by the athletic director, Nate Gibson, here at UCCS. And one half of basketball for the men's in the books. They got the big win last night. Women, once again, congratulations to the women's team. They had a win earlier tonight. Hard-fought victory. Congratulations. And then men's are looking to sweep here tonight. We've talked a lot of, this is the first time for home games this season we've been here to kind of get a springboard for the season. And you and I were talking prior to the broadcast a little bit and looking at, this men's team, do they have a realistic shot at taking an RMAC championship? We seem to think so. And if the ball can, ball's got to bounce your way a little bit. You got to look at injuries down the stretch. But we've got, there's 3 seniors on this UCCS team, but they've all had valuable playing experience their entire time here. The leadership is showing because the younger guys are responding.
Absolutely. And you've got a guy, I think most importantly in that conversation is this group believes that they're as good as anybody in our conference. And they're going to put the work in. They're going to do everything that it takes to get to that point because they believe that we should be champions and be back in the national tournament. Again, there's a lot of work that goes before you just getting there. But, as you can see, it's a Cameron team that I think put up 70 points, 80 points last night, hold them to 27 in the first half.
That's a big deal.
When you can do that consistently, you're going to be in every single ball game. Last year, for example, if we were only 34 points and a half,
right,
we might be down by 10.
Right.
Just the defensive effort is just on another level this year, and I love that about this team. They got to keep that up and keep improving offensively, but to be able to hold a team like Cameron to 27 points and a half tells you a lot about where this team could go.
Well said. Nate Gibson, the athletic director here at UCCS. Glad to have him on board. He filled in for several games last year, and love having you.
It's always fun.
It is a blast. George Holden, your voice for Mountain Lion basketball. Proud to be your voice for Mountain Lion basketball. It's a 34-27 advantage for the home team right now. We're going to take a break here at halftime, so get a snack, whatever you got to do to come back. Should be an eventful, high-energy game in the second half here at the Lions Den Gallogly Event Center. You're watching and listening to the NCAA Division II basketball, Southern Colorado, RMAC style. We'll be back in a bit.